Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, weekly X-Men talk. 4 books to go through today, and we're gonna end off with X-Men #1. I also got the Rob Liefeld cover, which I just bagged and boarded. I didn't. I just realized I should have showed it to you guys. I'll see if I can grab it if I can really quickly. Let's go through Children of the Atom #5. I don't know if this is the last one. Let me know in the comments because it says at the end to be concluded. So there's going to be, mild spoilers as usual. I actually did not mind this one this time around. So I was kind of down on this series because it's a bit unnecessary. Is it still unnecessary? Yeah, it's unnecessary. I think, though, I warmed up to it a little bit when they said they weren't mutants. And I'm like, oh, they're not mutants. They're just using like some weird tech or whatever. So I thought, you know what? That's kind of cool. I wish they would design the characters better. I understand that they're teens or they're kids or whatever they are, and they want to emulate the X-Men. So I think that is kind of cool, and they try to mimic. They got technology that mimics the powers of the X-Men that they like. So I think that's kind of neat. So maybe I warmed up to this a little bit more than I did in the past. I do like the art and the color in this book, and I like the layouts. There's some pretty. It's not too bad. It's kind of exciting. There's some exciting bits here. Like, it looks pretty good. I actually, this page was required because I'll never remember these people's names. So they've got them all here with who they are in their biography. So I took a screenshot of that so I can remember everybody. I still don't remember them. But I don't know if that's all for naught, if they're just canceling this book anyways. So basically, there's just there's a lot of big nice spreads here, right? Really, really good. Like, look at that. That's pretty good. This looks very actiony, so I kind of like that. When in doubt, go with action. Yeah, I like colors, layouts, the inks, all pretty good on this one. So yeah, I didn't mind this too much. I'm not going super in depth into this, but because I don't really know the characters that well, but I don't mind it really as much. I think maybe if they would just redesign some of these characters to maybe, be a little bit, I don't know if I want them simpler looking, or just different, just to kind of, because it just looks like it looks like a fan fiction ripoff or something. I understand what they're going for, so I don't want to beat them up too badly in this book. But I didn't mind this one. So they've basically been captured by these bad guys, and they got to fight through, and the X-Men come to save the day. So I do like the fact that they're not saying that these characters are better than the X-Men. It's like, no, they still need help. They're kids. They're starting out. I know there's this whole Kamala's Law thing going on. I could care less about it, to be honest. Like, I don't care at all. Like, to me, it makes sense. Unless I'm missing something and someone can explain this to me. Yeah, isn't it a good idea to not have kids go around being superheroes? I don't understand the opposing arguments. It sounds like people are opposed to it. And I'm not talking about me reading a comic book. It's like, well, yeah, I want to see Robin, and I want to see Damian Wayne kick the crap out of people. I'm not talking about me, the reader, the audience. I'm talking about within the world of the story. Wouldn't it make sense to not want to have kids be heroes or running around fighting bad guys? I don't understand the opposition to it. It's probably explained more in other books that I'm not reading. I was reading Ms. Marvel, but I didn't read the last 3 or 4 issues of Ms. Marvel, or Magnificent Ms. Marvel. And I didn't read the Champion. I think I read Champions #1, and I just was not interested. So let me know in the comments. Storm shows up here at the end, and she looks really cool in this little suit here that she's got. This little, but I don't know why her legs are cut off there. That looks weird. Anyway, I like this one. It wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna just say here, and I'm just not gonna sit here and say, oh, this is a bunch of crap, just because I don't care about the concept. So I think they did pretty good with what they had. So yeah, not too bad. I thought it was okay. It was okay. Let's get to Hellions #13. Hellions is great. So basically, you just gotta, Nanny has one of those AI smiley robot thingies, and she's caring for it, but then Orphan Maker sees it, and then she's like, oh, you're a bad boy, and everything, and then he's crying, and you're just like, oh man, I feel bad for that guy. Meanwhile, these guys are called in, who I don't even know who they are. I don't remember their names. Are you asking I can't remember their names. I'm not going to go find it, but these guys show up. I guess they're hired to come in and take care of business. So they look pretty cool. I never heard of them before. So let me know in the comments if it's something I should research. Basically, there's a lot of like little interpersonal conflicts and relationship stuff in here. So I don't want to really get into it too much because you want to read that stuff on your own. We're at the bar Sinister, where he's cloning he's just doing cloning. And then the other Sinister shows up here, the Stitched one. I don't know what the differences are going to be. It's going to be like Sinister versus Stitched Sinister. So they get into a scuffle. They fight it. They get into a fight. Havoc and the X-Force show up. Or not X-Force, the Hellions, I'm sorry. And there's like a bunch of stuff going on here. They're just fighting each other. And in typical Hellions fashion, it's very, very fast-paced reading. Very cool. Like, I like the colors in here, and I like the art. And basically at the end here, spoilers, whatever, the Hellions are surrounded by these like monstrosity guys from before. So this guy looks really cool. That's like right out of like a horror movie or something. And they're gonna fight it out, I guess, next issue. I mean, I like Hellions. Look, this was a fun one. It didn't really progress anything too much. A little bit with Mastermind and that kind of thing. But it's more just like a for fun read, and I like that. I like that there's a for fun reading X-Men book. You don't have to like get too into it. Yeah, so that's that one, not a but, sorry. Let's get into X-Force number 21. And who's that on the cover? I don't know. I thought it was, spoilers, I guess, are in effect. I thought it was Man-Thing, and it is a Man-Thing, maybe not the Man-Thing. So this was cool, man. I like X-Force. I think it's pretty neat. So there's like some toxic waste being dumped everywhere, and toxic waste sucks. Everyone knows that. And check this out. It's like a Man-Thing. So I don't think, this is not the Man-Thing. This is a Man-Thing. He doesn't have like normal Man-Thing has like, I think it's like the three coming over his face or whatever. This one looks more like a Swamp Thing with the sides only. So it's like the handlebar mustache kind of thing. I love Swamp Thing. Yeah, I have an entire Swamp Thing collection right over there. If you see my other videos, you'll see it in the background. So I love swamp creatures and all that kind of stuff. I never read a lot of Man-Thing though, which maybe is a fail on my part. Maybe I really need to get into that. But it looks here like, he was saving this fisherman, and then Wolverine misinterpreted that. So there's a lot of fights back and forth with these creatures. This is a great shot. Look at that. So there's a lot of back and forth fighting with these creatures, and it's all just basically a mistake because I think they're trying to help. And then in the meantime, we go to other parts of the world and we see regular people that have all been infected. Now you remember Beast was infecting people with this biological crap or whatever, this floronic crap. I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. And so all these regular people are being like framed or pressured into going against the X-Men. So this is pretty good. Like, look at this. Like, this girl shows up here. She's all messed up. In the meantime, they're trying to figure out, what's going on. And they're like, well, maybe this Man-Thing character can help us out. So there's a little bit of a ruse, and they are able to get to Man-Thing. And there's a little bit of a scuffle here. And then they're going to try to like, team up with him and figure out what's going on. So that's sort of the thing. And then there's a little stinger at the end, which is not really a stinger because if you've been following, you kind of know what's going on anyway. I always liked X-Force. I always thought X-Force was a cool comic anyways. So that's neat. I liked it. All right, let's talk about X-Men number 1. So this was the big one, guys. So we've been waiting for this one here for a while. There's your thing. Now, I got the Rob Liefeld cover, which I'll see if I can grab for you real quick so you can kind of see. Hopefully it's not buried too much in here. Gosh, where did it go? Come on. Oh, I found it. There's the Rob Liefeld cover. I thought that was really nice. I like that one. I'll put that away later. Okay, so here's your normal cover. And so this is the new team. I like this one, man. I thought it was really cool. So they've introduced a new headquarters, which is this tree house. Now, let me know what you guys thought of this treehouse, because I think this is going to be this is going to be a love it or hate it, I think. And I kind of love it. I kind of think it's cool. I don't know why, but I like this design and I think it's neat. And I haven't really seen something like this before that I can remember. If not, it seems fresh to me, and it's part of Krakoa, so it kind of makes sense. I like that. So here's a little bit of the more of it inside here. So basically, there's a threat. There's like this big robotic threat, and the new team has to show up. This looks like Evangelion. There's like one of the mechs in Evangelion. Looks like that's like a purpley one or whatever. And I'm a fan of. Maybe you can see, there you go. You can see her right there. So I'm a fan of Evangelion. Okay, so yeah, the team shows up. So we got Polaris, we got Sunfire, we got X-23, we got Sync, we got Cyclops, we got Jean Grey. Did I miss anybody? Rogue. I like that team. I think it's pretty cool. I think Sync is interesting because I don't know too much about Sync, so that's kind of cool. Sunfire is always cool because he just looks cool anyways. X-23 is cool. I like X-23. She's awesome. They're calling her Wolverine, which I find confusing because there's two Wolverines. Why? Just call her X-23. It's fine. Or call her Laura. I mean, that's fine too. But yeah, she's called Wolverine technically in this, so I'll try to remember that. But anytime I say Wolverine, I always think of the other Wolverine, like I think of Wolverine. Okay, so something really weird happens in this, and it's a little bit of a Power Rangers kind of thing going on, or Voltron, whatever you like, and they combine and they make this robot. This is going to be a love it or hate it thing, and I kind of love it. I don't know why. It kind of really doesn't make any sense, really. Like, why do they need this? But if they can, like, make this, like, look a bit cooler, I think it'd be kind of fun just to have this random, like, you know, like, robot that gets built or whatever. And it's, like, fighting and everything. So this is literally Evangelion. It's, like, or, like, for American audiences, it's, like, a Pacific Rim type of deal here. So, and it's got all the powers of the X-Men. It's got like it can do the force blasts like Cyclops, which is cool. So there's a big fight here. I like this book. I thought it was really cool. This actually read very fast. When I saw how thick it was, I thought, "Ooh, is this going to be really boring?" But actually, it was very fast paced. I'm not going to show you the end because it's really neat at the end. So I'm not going to show you the end. Ben Urich is in this too, which is really cool. So, but yeah, I'm not going to go through the end for you. You can read it on your own. I like this one. I'm very interested to know what you guys are thinking of this X-Men #1 with this like mech thing that they've built and this treehouse. So I think those are the two big talking points. Plus, what do you think of the team? Should somebody be dropped? Did you want to see somebody else on the team, perhaps? I liked it. I'm you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with all the X books, but I really like this one for some reason. I also kind of thought this cover was really nice too. It feels like it's a little bit of new stuff, a little bit of old stuff. I wish they would give Jean a better costume. I'm not really a big fan of that costume. Actually, I like the way Rob drew her here, but actually this isn't too bad, you know, and I like the coloring here. So overall, I really enjoyed this book. So let me know what your thoughts are on it. I thought it was really cool. I think maybe if you're picking this up for the first time and you want to jump on, it might be a little bit difficult only because they don't really discuss the characters too much, but we're going to assume that you know Scott and Jean and X-23 and Rogue. You know, Sync is new for me, so it'd be new for anybody. So I would have liked to have seen more with Sync in this first issue just to get that character a little bit more like, you know, fleshed out. Same with Sunfire, who I really don't know what he's been doing lately. So, but I'm assuming that's all going to come to pass. So as a book on its own, I thought it was really good. Why are they calling it like #1 again? Guys, please stop it. Like, stop this. There's so many #1s. There's so many #1s. That's infuriating. I'm trying to, you know, I'm not here reviewing, you know, Marvel's numbering system, but I'm just telling you it's a bit irritating to have another #1. Other than that, though, I really like this one a lot. So yeah, it was a good week. Even Children of Adam was okay. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. All right, until next time.